Hello, Adepts! How are you doing today? This might be a pretty familiar looking scenario. This is not Skyblock. No, this is actually something I'm making up myself. Kind of inspired by Skyden, Skyblock, and the Feed the Beast Insanity map. I am working on a Skyblock type challenge map for Feed the Beast Unleashed. And as you see, you start out on an island that seems to be mainly made of sand. You got a small birch tree here, a chest which has a bed. Oops, let me switch off cheat mode for this. A bucket of lava, bucket of water, and a welcome book written by me. Welcome to Limitless Skies. This is a challenge map for the Feed the Beast Unleashed mod pack, inspired by the FTB Insanity Challenge map. Your main goal is to complete all the challenges found in the Northern Temple. You will find villagers willing to trade there as well, provided you've managed to acquire what they want. Don't forget to sleep in your bed, or you will likely respawn in the air upon your untimely demise. Good luck to you, and I hope you enjoy your time here. Mage Lord Exelbirth. So, it's pretty basic. You start out with your island and you have only water and lava and a tree. But I increased the challenge a little bit, making it so that there was less dirt for you to use right away. In fact, you only have one grass block to start out with. And over to the east there is a few more floating islands, one of which has a sign on it, on a chest. And to the north is the Northern Temple, which is currently a work in progress. And to the south there is just a small block of dirt right now. I am going to be working on something to the south, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything to the west. So, might as well get started. Punch a tree. And make sure you do not fall off before the end of the first night. Or end of the first day. Because you need to sleep in the bed. I tested this out. I have jumped off this island about 20 times, and you never respawn on the island. It's always just off to the side in the void, and it's annoying. But what can you do? Now, we are actually pretty low on the map here. I probably should have made this entire area a little bit higher. I can probably tweak that in MC Edit at some point. Excuse me. Let's start expanding this island a bit. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of giving a small tour of the map and kind of doing a let's play to see how it feels to me personally. Because I'm going to want this map to have a moderate challenge level, but in order to actually gauge how challenging it's being, I have to actually do it myself. Oh, there we go, birch sapling. Thank you very much. So, we're going to go through this together. Get a feel for how challenging the map is, if at all. And I might even complete some of the challenges. I've only got 7 put up so far. And I'm just going to keep expanding this way. There. Oh, there's another sapling there. Good. That one there, and this one here. Alright. Oh no, a sapling died. The horror. So, I do not really have any idea how many challenges I'm going to actually have total. Put that in there. And extra... No, actually... Get this put down. Take those back. I have some idea for what I want at the end game level, but that's a long ways off from where we currently are. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and build with some of these planks. Make sure I don't lose anything if I fall. Just want to make this a little bit wider so I have a better chance of collecting saplings that fall off the trees. There. That looks better. So we need to make a cobble generator. And probably the best way to go about doing that honestly, the best way is to have a little drop. Oh good, the grass is spreading. Let's see, like that. I believe we want it like this. Yeah, let's not do anything risky. I'm gonna take that sapling, put it back in here. We only need to worry about the one. One will be good enough. Now, I'm not worried about these dirt blocks dropping into the void at all, because this is a mod pack. And mod packs are a little bit easier to use to get materials. Oops. I want you down. Okay, we'll put the lava over here, and the water right here. Right, that's what I was worried would happen. That's okay though, because we can just go like this, and I need my picks. Alright, so, basic cobblestone generator. Functional. Okay, so basically we have two options. We can go for that very square-shaped island over there, or the temple. And honestly, the temple is probably the best place to go first off because, well, there's shops over there, so you can trade for things. And you can find out what you need in order to trade for things. Now, one thing that's different about my challenge and the skyblock is mainly the biome. I don't need to worry about the water turning to ice at all. It takes us away from the challenge a little bit, but at the same time, I kind of prefer it that way because, well, it's just, one, it's a little irritating having the water freeze all the time. Two, the snow is just kind of irritating at points when it's covering everything. Yep, and we are getting to the first night. So that means it's time to pull out the bed, set that down somewhere safe, and take a nap. Alright, now we will be safe when we respawn. No more spawning on the void. And while I'm not too worried about the dirt falling into the void right now, it kind of is a good idea to get a more solid platform underneath where you are living. Oh, I am actually a lot closer to the void than I thought. So we're going to have to fix that later on. Remember, this is currently an alpha version of the map. So not really worried about how things are right now. I'm always going to be able to change them at some point. Still, that is a little irritating having to not build downwards. Oh well, I'll fix that in a more beta stage, I guess. So that kind of sucks because we can't use the dirt that I placed down because we can't get it back. Oh well. Oh, there's a spider on my wall. Sorry, spider, but I don't really like little creepy crawly things in the same room as me. There we go. Spider taken care of. So you might be wondering what is truly the best place to go first off. Well, I'll actually let you know. The shops are basically going to be useless without getting to that island. Because that island is actually a dark room and it's where you're going to be able to get mob drops. And mob drops are what you have to use in order to trade for some of the first basic items you can get. And this tree is just not growing. Alright, I think we have enough stone right now, though, to... Oh, hey! Hi, tree. You grew. I was just complaining about you not growing. And... I used up all the wood before. Right. Okay, so let's get an axe and a pick so we can get things faster. I don't know why I bothered making that second wood pick. I guess it was just an emergency in case I forgot to put this in the chest and died with it. We're going to put the stone pick in here for now. Rest of the cobblestone, the birch wood. Just being a little bit overcautious. Now, why did I choose birch wood to make for my starting tree? Well, the reason I chose birchwood is because it's not going to explode into a tangled mess of tree. Which, while it does give you more wood, it also gives you more risk as you have to, not fall off the edge when you're up in the tree, collecting all the harder to reach spots. So it's kind of more of a challenge because you get less wood, but kind of safer because you don't have to take as big a risk. Stop burning my crafting bench. And the drop rate of the saplings seems to be decent enough, so who cares? Gonna make a furnace. And we're actually gonna get some charcoal out of these bits of wood. Just burn up our old wooden tools because you don't need them anymore. You got stone tools now. That should be plenty. Now why not just use the logs for, you know, more wood to build with? Well, because torches. Although we do need more wood to make torches, so that wood is spared. Just to be burned in a different way. I should have actually saved one of those charcoals, but who cares? I can get plenty more wood. Alright. So let's start our journey northward. And we actually will leave the torches... well, set up in some places, but leave them in there mostly. Because don't want to accidentally fall off and lose all the torches we just gathered. I got nothing else on me? Good. And we are about halfway there. And just light up that path so that way when night falls, mobs won't spawn on it and we won't have any surprise creepers blowing up our dirt. There we go. And back to cobblejacking. Okay, if it did that, if it made cobble like that every single time, I would be pretty decent on cobble amount right now. Okay, that might be good enough. See, the sun is starting to set. Still high enough in the sky, though. Oh, wait, I forgot to put down another sapling. It's kind of hard to grow a tree when you don't have a tree set to grow, isn't it? And just so you know, I really, really hate one-wide pathways. Especially when I have to start going upwards. Almost there. I probably could be extending the use of my cobble by using half slabs instead of full blocks. And to those that point that out, I say, shut up. Let me screw up on my own. There. Little safety rail kind of thing. It said, stop burning my workbench. At the very least, it's safer to get out on here. Still, I don't feel safe. That's the main part for me. Okay. Success! We have made it to the Northern Temple. And there's a chest here with the rules. Yes, the rules are not on the main island. They're just over here. Meaning you have to kind of complete a challenge in order to learn what the rules are. You have to prove you know how to play this game. So, rules. Oh yes, these maps usually have a set of rules to follow, don't they? Alright then, here they are. No editing the Northern Temple. This means no taking blocks or building structures. No slaying villagers. They will sell you some items you need in order to complete some of the challenges. 3. Just have fun and try to survive. And extra page, which is kind of self-plug. Also, if you want to see me take on my own challenge map, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/darkphoenix005. Hope to see you leave a comment on my videos. Mage Lord Exelbirth. Now, I'd like to point out that nothing I'm actually doing on this map right now is going to be changing the final product of the map. Other than, you know, if I find some flaw or decide something is a little bit overpowered, or if a challenge is a little harder than it should have been, or far easier than I wanted it to be. But everything I do with building and stuff, that's not going to be in the final version of the map. So let's take a quick sleep. Do not jump in lava. That would be a horrible thing to do. And extend this safety rail at least. Okay, so these are the shops. They are still a work in progress. We have a farmer shop, a metal farm shop, an ore shop, and this one is supposed to be a sapling shop. I just haven't got a sign put up on it yet. Like I said, game's still a work in progress. Or challenge is still a work in progress. I'm not making a game. And I have a force shop here as well. So these little quartz walls, they are your challenges. And challenge 1 is to make a farm. And inside each of the chests, there will be a book explaining the challenge. For example, making a farm, you'll probably start getting hungry soon, and rotten flesh is really not that enjoyable of a diet. Your first challenge is to make a farm with at least 3 edible crops. That's it. That's the first challenge. Now, I'm thinking of having it so that when you finish a challenge, you go to a monument or a shrine and simply place the book on perhaps a picture frame or put it into a chest, or I don't know. We will see when the time comes. But anyway. So the first challenge is to make a farm with at least 3 edible crops. Now, you can only really get wheat and barley when you are bone mealing the grass. Now, I'm counting wheat and barley as the same crop because they do the exact same thing. They make bread. So how are you going to get some more crops? Well, you're going to have to come and go to one of the shops. The farmer shop will trade you some pumpkin seeds if you give him 32 wheat seeds. I might actually change that to wheat and barley, both. And if you trade him full-grown wheat, he'll give you sugar canes. Now sugar canes, they're not an edible crop. Yes, they're an ingredient, but you can't eat them. Can trade sugar canes for cactus. Now, cactus actually is an edible crop. Here's why. Cactus can be turned into a juice product thing, which you can actually eat for food. You can also trade flowers for blueberry bushes, or roses for raspberry bushes, pumpkin seeds for blackberries, and melon seeds for mallowberries. How do you get melon seeds? Well, you're going to have to complete a later challenge in order to do that. So let's go back and start working on getting towards that island over there. Although that's probably going to have to be next episode because I don't want to go and do a whole bunch of things every episode. I just kind of want to give a sample of what it's like and just move along. I'm not really doing a Let's Play right now because, well, the map is still a work in progress. But these videos are basically going to be update videos. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. And come back soon to see the next update on this project. Take care and goodbye.